Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tanks Gaming. Today again with another Hearts of Iron 4 video where we play the new DLC. Waking the Tiger with Germany. We opposed Hitler. We had a devastating civil war. And I'm actually not streaming it. I'm doing episodes right now. I did in between, at the end of the last stream and now before I started streaming, I did rename, or I did give all the armies new symbols, so the Field Marshal is now Army Group 1. Actually, that's not really true. It is 6th Army Group symbol. Then we have the, what is it, 6th Army for the Red Army. For the Blue Army, we are on the Army, the 18th Army, and for Rommel we have Panzer Army 3, Panzergruppe A, Tank Group A. Other news: we are still working on a defensive pact and anti-Comintern stuff. We are a bit short on manpower. Never mind, it just went away. We are still training tanks to be added to Yellow Army. Also, they got... really? Why doesn't it work? There you go. Also, they got the... they're still training, and I gave them the 2 Mountaineer divisions I had trained up. Okay, the Communist China has issued a diplomatic protest for us sending attaches to some enemies. We could, due to our opinion of this, will have the following effect: minus 25 political power, and Communist China doesn't like us anymore. Because we have quite a bit of people, it will affect quite a bit of communist in our country. It will affect our stability by somewhat. We could also promise peace, which would increase our stability again. But it also would work against us, our stuff we want to do there. So yeah, we just we send our attaches where we please. And because we have an attaché in China, we can actually see what they are doing right now. And right now they are fighting over here, Communist China. Looks like they're losing, but we don't really care. We just sent them there to get from exercise and from Heinz Guderian, and our attaches in China give us 20% of their experience, so our experience goes up by a bit. We have a lot of planes in reserve. We have some research done right here, which means we're gonna go with this one, and the next one, we are still in 39, so we could go with dispersed industry for even a more boost to production. And we don't really care about anything. Improve work conditions. Factory output goes down. Nah, we don't care any about that right now, so we leave it as it is. Like I said, we are still working on ideology defense, which gives to 22 and 22 other countries, so to 25 countries it gives the anti-Comintern pact trait there. 1940. That's all 1940, so no. 39, we would be in 39, so we could actually increase the stuff over here, or we could go to medium tanks, which we are not willing to do, I think. Well, we could research it. We are building light tanks, though. Yeah, research it. just research it for the fact that we can research it. How are we doing on tanks anyway? 1.3k. Might be able to get a second unit up to training here. It should be good, right? Yeah, we still have 1k surplus. We have a lot of trucks. We have a lot of guns. Artillery is getting built up as well. Our planes as well. Our fighters at least. There is the ideology defense. Formalize a treaty, which we can't do because we do not have enough manpower in the field right now. So there is that. 80k. And we have 600 in the field, so we have to train our army a bit, train a couple more divisions. Which means Plan C, Plan Z. That's Rhineland, we can't do anything over here. We are not fascist, so we can't do the Reichskommissariat. Wanna get an extra research slot, or... A country, one of the following must be true. Country is German Empire, one of the following must be true. Full control, we don't have the full control of that. France doesn't exist, has capitulated. We can't do the Atlantic Wall either. But we can go down here and ally with Romania and Hungary. And this one we can't do anywhere. But this will give us what? Infrastructure construction speed. What, are we building any infrastructure right now? Not really. So there's no need to go for that one. Army innovations, which gives us army maneuvers, treaty, army innovations 2. Research bonuses. We then can still go for the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. And then alliance with this USSR and Puppet Turkey, which we're not going to do. So yeah, the extra research slot it is then, for now. And we need to train a couple more divisions, so this is a pretty decent division. We could train, I don't know, guess one more of those, which is not really helpful. We can edit this one. This one looks pretty okay-ish, combat width of 20. So we're gonna give you the field hospital and the radio as well. We can save that for the moment. And we could actually edit this and duplicate it. That's the wrong button. Oh, paratrooper divisions. We can do... Ooh, okay, I see. We can change the symbol over here with that. Oh, there it is, the duplicate button. Light infantry division... Marine division, no. Panzer division, no. Paratrooper, late. Example names, second. Oh, okay. Volksgrenadier. Yeah, sure. And we're gonna add at least an artillery here. And artillery here. Actually, one more here. Brings it up to 29. I think I have like 4 artilleries back, which brings it up to 32, which means then we will have like normal infantry. Oops, not this one. I said infantry. Can we get a mountaineer in here? And another mountaineer. So this is a combat width of 40. Save it. Actually give you another template. Not this one. The fist, no. The paradox symbol. No, 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 no. The star. That's going to be my bear division. Update, and you are infantry template 1. If I just train you once, it's gonna be the 70th Storm Division. 6 of you at the location to Berlin. You're gonna become your own new army afterwards. Maybe 6 more? Oh, we can't just add 4 more because of the mountaineers we have in there. And then, yeah, sure, we're gonna train normal infantry divisions. 6 more, 10, 16, 4 is 20, 22, 3, 4. Also in Berlin. And we continue. Promise of peace, no. Anti-democrat raids or anti-communist raids. It loses our base stability again a bit. We could ban communism, actually. Yeah, let's ban communism here. We are fielding 600k and 300 are in training. So as soon as the training is done, we will have enough. Renewal of the Rome Protocols. Empire of Japan declare war on China. Declare war on Communist China. Okay, at Hungarian and Italy, Austria and Hungary have renewed their Rome Protocols, originally signed in 1934. Pertain to economic development and reapproach. Okay. This does not bode well. This does not bode well with us. Otherwise, we are doing okay-ish. I mean, what's the Soviet doing? The anti-fascist diplomacy, which we don't care. We are not fascist anymore. Italy is pretty fascist, and I guess Japan is very fascist as well. The interesting part... did you white peace out? Yeah, you white peaced out already. However, Japan declared war, so we do not have the political power for that. Otherwise, I would have sent some more diplomats over there. Research. You're done with that. That's 1940 tech. But we could boost our advanced machining tool. Sure. Sure. That should be good. As the training coming along, there's another tank division in there which needs the training. There's still 2 tank divisions in training. The extra research log came in, which means we still do not have enough fielded manpower to continue with this one, right? No, 850k. So they still need to come into action. Well, we could do the Großraumwirtschaft and ally with Romania and Hungary. In Hungary, if the German Empire goes up, German Empire goes up. This one we still cannot do. Would get 4 military factories if they're in the same faction. But we could at least align with them, or should we improve? Yep, let's do this one. So we can improve our armies. In the end. Okay, we have an extra research slot. That's all 1940 tech. We are in 1940. So upgrade our army again. You do this once, and you do this once as well. The tanks continue coming in slowly but surely, because I will make a new army for that one. Which we'll then add again to this front as well. As soon as those guys are trained. They're getting there, And we have the 100 power I wanted. Which means we are gonna send a military attaché to Japan. To the Empire of Japan. And there we go, we can actually see their wars right now. They're pushing out pretty heavily, doing much better than when they are fighting me and Scriptar in our multiplayer. The Quit India movement, yet another doomed attempt of freedom. Sure, do whatever you want there, Japan. What's the Soviet Union doing? Still the anti-fascist thing. All the training has been done. That is nice. That means we have an extra research slot here. Increase the oil output, sure. Because we are a bit short on oil, actually. And... just 23. Damn it, I trained one short. So, first of all, you're not gonna be this ugly color. We already have a yellow. You're gonna be orange. Sunflower, no. The 14th Army. And you be added to this one. And you're gonna get yourself a commander. War hero. Duration, planning speed goes down though. We don't have any cavalry in there. Could student. Yeah, actually, I like that. Just kind of awesome, which also means one of the mountaineers can actually be added to this one. Very nice. So we can take this army commander and tell him to delete all your orders. Give new ones so those guys come to the front and tell you to spread out. Just like this again. Red, blue, orange. Yellow army doesn't get an order to do anything right now, and you do need to train. Which is awesome. Where would the yellow army go? No clue. But Panzerkampfwagen 3 has been researched. Yugoslavia claims Bulgaria. Army innovations have been done. I have the needed man in the field for the anti-Comintern pack thingy. Awesome. And we do have some research we can do. That's all 41. That's 39. That's 40. So you're gonna go with this one. And oh, I forgot. Yeah, here, second weaponry. And also we will get the mechanized up and ready at some point. Yellow Army doesn't really have an order to do anything necessarily important. But yeah. We leave it as it is. Yeah, you keep your training up and going. I mean, the tanks are still trickling in. And you get your training up and ready as well. Which is kind of awesome. And you have quite a decent combat with some of your divisions. With those divisions have Volksgrenadiers have a decent, I like it, decent combat with. Sure, overwhelming fire, planning speed goes up. Why? Oh, because Yellow Army doesn't have an order anymore. Sure, Yellow Army. Just stay here then. And of course the tanks need to get orders again to join Yellow Army. So I do not have to pay attention to that for the moment. Formalize a treaty comes along nicely. We have quite a lot of guns. Still surplus of it? Yes. Also for tanks. Construction wise, this one is filled up. Probably should fill up the artillery as well. It's probably the right thing to do. Sure, so we can actually start production on that in the near future. However, we do need some chromium from somewhere. Well, we can cancel that. Cancel that. Okay, we do need the tungsten, which we are gonna get from from Portugal. Then the rubber. Sure, British Malaya. And the oil from the US. Sure, give me your oil, US. Yep, that's all good. That's putting it in perspective again. But I'll tell you what, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. We are still preparing to go to war with the Soviet Union first, and then probably the Allies. Pretty sure the Allies will be the next. Yeah, your training is coming along nicely. You can actually stop your training. Germany announces the anti-Soviet pact. Counter the communist threat. Which was me, yeah, right, I'm the Germans. French colonies. It's not in a faction with France. Okay. With this one we get the anti-communist bloc. We get the war goal with the against the Soviet Union. But we can't do that because Soviet Union current ruling party is communist. This current ruling party in the Soviet Union is not communist? Yeah, it is. So why can't we do that? I'm not quite sure why we cannot do this. This focus will cancel if requests are not met. Is communist? Yeah, it is communist. I don't know. Treaty with the USSR for now. Yeah, sure. Let's just do it for... Oh, it's bypassing. Because they do not like us. Army innovations, sure. Anyway, I was going to end the episode here. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.